all that I was
No,
expecting. Definitely not. I didn't see it coming at all.
it's kind of weird actually. I don't know if anyone did see it going that way. I think people had a rough idea of what. I think people at a certain point work out that it's not all real and a lot of it's
Yeah,
made up. But where it finally ends up does seem like a bit of a curveball, and I was always a wee bit worried about that. Was there enough laid all
no,
the way
I
through
think
to
it was.
make sense
I
in the
think it
end?
was a good ending. It wasn't all.
Mm.
No, I did. I really quite liked it. It was unexpected, but at the same time, it kind of finished
Well,
it
it's a difficult
nicely,
judge.
and it was quite a sad ending actually.
It
A wee bit
was.
emotional.
Yeah, it was a wee. It kind of got me going there a wee bit actually, which was.
Just remember, don't give it away.
Oh no, of course. Oh, absolutely not. No, 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 no. You're going to have to watch it
That's right. Plug it.
before you
Everyone does it.
understand
On
what
you
we were
go.
talking about. No, but it's nice. But it is a wee bit different as well. And Michael's music. I should definitely mention him because he's a genius. Michael Hinds was our music composer, but Michael's actually by trade a director. He directed Still Game. So it's a completely different kind of thing for him as well,
Yep.
and he kind of hits these beats, and it's just like, what do you think of this? And he's a bit, he's a very emotional kind of creative bloke anyway. You won't mind me saying that, Michael. If you do too late, it's live. um, uh, so it was quite interesting on the beat change and the kind of changing the tempo as well. But yeah, it kind of got me. But what I was trying to get to before I've completely gone in a different direction. I do that by the way. Was God, what was I going to say? Yeah, I was worried. I hate these films where they throw in a curveball ending which has no relation to the film,
Yeah.
and there's no way of when you watch. It's one of these films where if you watch it a second time, knowing how it ends, you'll kind of see it all the way through. It's
Yes.
like, aha, that was because of this, and that's because of that. But you get these films that don't, and it's just so far removed. And I didn't want to lay enough in it where you get the really clever viewers that go, aha, I see where this is going,
Yeah. Of course.
and then they're right, and they go, yes, it was right. And I didn't want to. I wanted people to genuinely kind of go with the way the character's going and not know anything. I didn't want the audience to be ahead of Dylan, and I didn't want Dylan to be ahead of the audience either. I
Yeah.
want them to be on the par, and that's what I wanted to achieve. What did
I
I do?
think it works very, very well for you, so congratulations.
Thank you very
Your
much.
film that was shown the other night, Choices, if you watch back some of the live streams, that got a couple of mentions as well, so I think that was pretty well received. Thumbs up to you. What about the rest of the films that were shown this evening?
Yeah, it's a very interesting tone because it came down. Tonight's labelled as horror, and it does kind of go across between horror and thriller. I mean, essentially, I know Minds with Glass is definitely a thriller, and there's a couple that kind of go over that kind of boundary as well. It was very interesting. There was one that really got me. If there was possibly one film that could be more of a mind than live dubbing, hey, than that was the something the what was the name of it? Give me this. Something State. Uh,
Liminal state of decay. Liminal state of
Liminal
decay.
State of Decay. Yes, of course, which had
Yeah.
fabulous music in it. That was top. That really got me, and visually it was absolutely stunning. And it's actually not too far removed from Minds of Glass, actually, in terms of what it's about. Don't want to give it away. In terms of the subtext and the motivation behind the characters and the psyche. Um, So yeah, I really like that. Probably because I was in tune to sit and watch Minds of Glass, I was kind of ready for something a bit more extreme and a
Yes.
bit more kind of, bit,
Terrifying.
confusing, yeah, terrifying as well.
Yeah.
It's very disturbing actually, and I don't think you kind of see that come. I think you get a very small glint of it because the soundscape is really stunning, and it starts off very small and puts the shivers up in the back of your neck, and just like it's bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then this massive crescendo, and it's mirrored very well visually as well. So I absolutely love that.
Good. Are you going to come along tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night is the award ceremony, isn't it? Yes, I am going to try my very best because tomorrow daytime I am building the bridge of a futuristic spaceship set.
Sounds interesting.
It is a nightmare. It is. And it's amazing what you can do with a bunch of 8 foot ply painted magnolia. But not giving my secrets away at all there. But that's taking up the whole of my daytime tomorrow.
Well, hopefully you can come along tomorrow
I
night
am
if
going
you
to
can.
try my
And I
absolute
would
best
like
to
to
be
point
there.
out what's sitting on
Oh
the
yeah,
table is what
the
you can
award.
pay for.
This could be yours. You can touch
Try
it.
it on for size. Which we've been told is better than the
The
BAFTA
BAFTAs.
Scotland Award.
Well, I actually have to confess, I was nominated for BAFTA for choices, and all I got, which I thought was quite cool, I only got nominated, I didn't win. Fair enough. You get a wee sort of certificate like you do at school, but it's in a frame. But that's nice. That's great that you get something for being
Well,
nominated.
You did better than the Big Slick Boys because they had the frame their own.
And,
Oh, wow.
and they won it. They
Well,
won the BAFTA.
what got me about the whole thing, which it's great that you get that for being nominated. Usually it's like close, but nah. And then but the winners that year, because I got the same thing. And they
So really, you could just pretend that you won a BAFTA anyway.
yeah, I
No
mean,
one will
who's
know
gonna know?
anything.
Who's gonna know unless
Desktop
they?
published it, and there you go. Hey.
I know unless they get a microscope and go up and guess it. No, you didn't quite get it, did you?
Well, if you can't make it along tomorrow night, you can watch it online because it'll be streaming live anyway.
If I am not here, I will be streaming it. But
That's
I
good.
intend to be here.
And it was good to speak to you.
Thank you very much, love. Thank you for having me.